So we've got our barbecue heated up to high heat, and we're going to put the drumsticks on and brown them on one side to begin with. And then once the browning is done on one side for a couple of minutes, I'm going to turn it over, brush the drumsticks for the first time on the side that's gotten a bit browned, and then we're going to turn it, brush that side, and we're going to continue probably for about a total of 20 minutes or so cooking time. The chicken drumsticks have been on one side for a couple of minutes, so we're now going to give them a quick turn. And now, using the sauce, we're going to give them an initial brush. Brush them liberally on the one side using a pastry brush.
That smells really good, Bill.
Well, I hope it's going to taste as good as it smells. And then once we've brushed this first side, we're going to wait for the other side to brown for a couple of minutes, and then turn it over one more time, brush them again, and then reduce the heat. And after that, we're going to keep turning them every couple of minutes and brushing the side that we've just turned.
Bill's still got his drumsticks on here, and I'm going to put the ribs on. I've turned the heat off on the back of the element because I want it a little cooler. I want the meaty side of the ribs down on the grill. And you want these, they're already cooked, so you want them to be cooked over lower heat. You're just trying to get some caramelizing on it. They'll take about 15 minutes to Bill's 20 for the chicken, so they're going on a little earlier. Or a little later, excuse me, of course, not a little earlier. So once you got the meat side down on the grill like that, now's the time to just put a little bit of sauce on each rib. And every couple of minutes, you're going to flip them and rub some sauce on them, just like Bill.
Now that the drumsticks have had a few minutes on the side that has not yet gotten any sauce, time to turn them, and we're going to brush the side that has not yet received any sauce. And as before, we're liberally brushing the drumsticks with the sauce.
And just to make it clear, this is the Frank's Red Hot sauce mixture, not the one I'm using on the ribs.
That's right, this isn't the rib mixture. And once we've done this, we're going to lower the heat now that they've been grilled for a few minutes on each side. And thereafter, we're going to repeat that every few minutes. We're going to turn them again and brush them again with sauce. See you in a couple of minutes.
While Bill's been fiddling around and waiting for his chicken drumsticks to get a little bit more done, a few minutes have gone by and it's time to flip my ribs. And we'll just turn them over. Now that they're flipped over, we'll just take some more of the sauce and give this side just a light brushing. You're just trying to start layering the flavor in and getting a few of those onion chunks on there.
A few more minutes have gone by, so it's time to turn the drumsticks and do like we did before. Turn them over, give them a fresh brushing of sauce. A few more minutes, we'll turn them again and give them another brushing. So I think these drumsticks are close to cooked. Let's give them another turn. Got a little bit of sauce left. And then I'm going to cut one open to test it for doneness. As you can hear from the wind chimes, a bit of a windy day today.
We're passing wind to states. What do you expect?
That's right. Well, I guess it must be a passing wind.
Looks like you made exactly the right amount of sauce, Bill.
Yep, it's working out just perfectly.
Of course, your sauce isn't spicy.
No, it's just red hot sauce and Worcestershire and soy. Not going to be spicy at all. So let's cut one open to test for doneness. It's a nice fat one. Yep, looks just perfect.
Okay, how about we move them up the top rack to keep them warm while my ribs finish off?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, time for the last turn. You can see they got some nice dark browning marks on them. Sadly, the sauce has only caused a nice caramelized crust over them that's just perfect, so they'll only taste great, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And you notice how I've ended with the meaty side left up. Last brush, generous brush this time, most generous brush of all, of sauce, because that's not going to go back over the fire again. This is the one that really builds the flavor on. About 3 or 4 minutes and it's all done.
So that's chicken drumsticks and David's ribs. Looks wonderful, and we're about to have a great meal with some salad and a nice glass of wine. Cheers.
Oh, delicious, Bill. It's really delicious.
Good.
Cheers to Bill. Cheers to Wenda. Nice night.